Hi sisters, it's Jake here, and I'm back with another video. Today, I have a wonderful guest, Anna Forcino.
Hello. Hi, sisters. Hi, sinners.
Do you like my intro?
I do. It's fun.
Thank you. Do you think it's original?
Yeah, you deserve to reclaim it from James Charles. Listen, groomers don't deserve rights.
You know what? I agree. And I'm not one, so I'm going to take it. Today, I have a video titled 15 Men Compete for 5 Women.
Ooh.
There's a lot to be said about the title, competing for women. I don't know if it's great to have 15 men all competing for someone. I think it's a little off and a little maybe tone deaf, but let's see. And this is a cut video, and I love cut videos. How do you feel about cut videos?
Cut is just known for like their high quality content, and
Yes.
I just love everything that they do. I am a Cut stan, I fear.
Oh my goodness. No, don't fear it. Don't fear it. That's actually really good. I'm really glad that you're a cut stan. You know all the characters, you know all the producers, like you're a big fan. You're a big fan. Let's check this out. Let's see how it goes. God, I hope you like it.
In my nomadic journey, I actually used to live out of my Subaru, being more free-spirited, rather than just adhering to the social structures, the hegemonies of society.
I love it already.
This just seems like The Bachelor on steroids.
I really like that there's, off the bat, she's making like a cringe face at what one of them has to say.
That's a really good sign of compatibility.
It is a good sign because I know that if I was living out of my Subaru, I'd go on a dating show, talk about living out of my Subaru. I think that's what they do in The Bachelor, honestly. So let's see what happens next.
Do you guys use dating apps?
On and off.
Yeah.
I definitely do.
Yeah. Depends on mood I'm in.
What stops you guys from using dating apps?
The weirdos.
Fuck boys. You can't like feel their energy.
You can't feel their energy.
Honestly, as someone who used to swipe on men on dating apps yonder a long time ago, men have quite the audacity on dating apps, and they can be very weird.
I bet. I didn't know that statistic that there's 3 men to every woman on a dating app, but I don't know if this is the best way to show that, is to make 5 women very uncomfortable by 15 men standing in front of them and fighting for their love, I guess.
I mean, I believe it. Like, that seems like a very accurate ratio, like 3-to-1 on dating apps. It just seems like very objectifying. Is that too soon to say that this is objectifying?
I don't think it's too soon at all. Also, this has 8 million views.
Oh,
so
wow.
They're really profiting off of this.
I would love to see the like to dislike ratio for this, because unfortunately, YouTube took that away.
Susan, why'd you get rid of it? Yeah.
What the hell, Susan? Can I curse?
Yeah.
Sweet. What the fuck, Susan?
What the F and H?
What the friggin' H? But also, like, thank you for signing my paychecks.
That's true. That's true.
What's the worst thing a guy can have on his dating profile?
Okay. What would you say?
A guy or in general?
Let's say a guy, because I feel like there's a very specific kind of guy, at least in my area, that they all have basically the same photos. So what would you say is the worst thing?
If they're holding up a fish in their profile photo, I would say that's a huge red flag.
Uh-huh.
Or when guys like put their height and they're like, oh, 6 feet because it matters or something like that.
What about deer carcasses? Do you get that a lot?
Not really in my area, but like the area I used to go to college in. Because I went to school in South Jersey, and that's like more Southern culture as opposed to where I live now in my childhood home. So yeah, I would definitely get like farmer's boy.
Yes.
Back in the day.
You did say a fish and height. Let's see.
Him with a fish.
Friggin' nailed it.
Oh my God, you killed that. What is it about fish that make people just automatically like cringe?
I just in general think posing with a dead animal is weird.
It is weird to like show it off and make it a trophy. It is strange.
That's why I can't get behind like hunting for sport. I get if you're like trying to survive and like hunt.
Same. Out of necessity, hunting is fine.
Yeah, but people who pride themselves on hunting for like endangered species is just like the biggest red flag ever.
I caught this fish and there's actually only 5 in the world. Now there's 4.
Yeah, thanks to me.
Yeah, and it's here in my Tinder profile picture. Great. Awesome.
Really? What if I start choking?
Side notes, this is totally unrelated, but swallowing gum scares me. I don't know why.
Scares me too.
I have this irrational fear that it'll like stick to my lungs or something like that. It'll take like a detour.
You're not going to like what I'm about to tell you, but my mom used to work at a doctor's office, and they had a patient who had a tumor in their stomach. They went in to take the tumor out, and it was double bubble because it stuck in the same spot. There's multiple stories of that. So that's not an irrational fear. That's a good fear to have.
Holy shit. Is that person okay?
Yeah, because they just like took it out. They thought it was like a tumor.
That's like something you'd hear on Grey's Anatomy or something.
Grey's Anatomy, or like a Facebook post where like from a grandmother who's like, don't swallow gum and here's why.
Share if you agree.
Share if you love your grandmother.
So she could have just like dropped dead on the spot or like just like started choking or something.
Yeah.
Cut. Oh my God. Putting people's lives in danger.
Yeah, stop promoting that cut. They're gonna have to cut the gum out of her stomach. Ugh.
There's a lot.
Automatically, I would be pretty intimidated. I hate that. I don't like being around 3 people at once. So like 15 people?
And they're all fighting for you.
Yeah.
It's weird.
That's awful.
It feels like, I don't know, like an auction?
It does. This is giving auction vibes. They're bidding on their betrothed.
Or it's just like very medieval, handing the woman off to some random dude or something like that. Something arranged. It's just,
Yeah, all their fathers are there. They get married right after.
they're standing right behind the camera.
They're eyeing down all the guys, trying to figure out which one's best for their daughter.
I would be so uncomfortable.
You know how with cut videos, they don't tell them what's happening beforehand? I'd be so mad. All right, I'm doing a cut video and they're going to ask me if whatever, how I feel on a pineapple on pizza. And then 15 guys stand in front of me and judge me on just my looks. That's horrible. I would hate that.
How does the application process for this go? You sign up for whatever, fuck around and find out.
They're looking for anybody who identifies as a woman and then 15 horny guys. Let's see if any of them win our hearts.
Hi, I'm Amber. I'm 22 years old. I collect pressed pennies. 51 cents is the way to my heart.
Wow. I'm Mackenzie.
They're nice.
I'm 21 years old, and a million people have seen me make out with a boy online.
Oh, I would hate that.
If you go back to the clip, it shows it's a clip from Jubilee, so she knows what the hell she's getting into. This is not Mackenzie's first rodeo.
This is Jubilee.
I thought this was cut.
I thought it was too. Anna and Jake watch Jubilee videos. No longer cut videos.
This is Jubilee? Oh, the logo's literally in the fucking corner.
Doesn't cut do like the white background? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play it because that's
I'm embarrassed.
that's too embarrassing to even really talk about. So, Gabriella, how are you?
I'm 20. I'm a full-time destination wedding photographer, and I'm a yoga instructor on the side too. I'm actually from Amish country, Pennsylvania. I
Cool.
literally have Mennonite and Amish children at my house.
Do you remember the video Cody and Noelle did reacting to that girl from the You video?
Yes.
I bought celery. He had rosé. She
Yeah.
reminds me of her.
I completely agree, but I was also thinking, she said that she has Amish children in her house, and I'm wondering, are they there on their own free will? I would really love if this took a turn and Gabriella of Jubilee fame was taking back her childhood and just has Amish children in her basement. Anyways, Victoria, how are you?
Victoria, I'm 26 years old. I'm a social media influencer. I'm single as fuck, so I'm ready to get booed up.
My name is Jackie. I'm 19. I like to spend my free time at the gym. I've recently got into that.
They all seem nice.
4, 3,
And then there's just this like crowd of men in front of them.
And they just have to line up in front of... Oh, I hate that.
They have to line up in front of the girl they think is the most attractive.
Basically, like, you don't know them. If I were in this situation, I'd pick Pressed Pennies because Pressed Pennies girl seems like the most down-to-earth, nice person. I don't know if I would want to be with someone who self-proclaims themselves as an influencer who wants to get booed up.
Imagine being the girl with like the least amount of guys in front of her.
I see her right now, and it's very upsetting to me.
This whole thing should have been scrapped. I'm sorry.
They should have seen this and been like, one girl has 4 guys in front of her and one girl has 1 who showed up at the very end. That's really sad, and I would go home. I don't want this to come out. I would rather not get paid and just go home and forget that this even happened.
The girl with like the one guy in front of her, it's like when your teacher's like, everybody pair up for this next project. You and the other person are the only ones in class who don't have any friends, so you just kind of pair up with each other.
Or worse, course you pair up with the teacher because nobody wants to pick you. I've done that before because like everybody is happy and relatable and all kids love each other, and then I'm in the corner drawing the wrinkles on my hand, and and nobody picks me. Well, I mean, to be fair, makes sense. But
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Mrs. Dixon, for always choosing me.
Shout out Mrs. Dixon. Dick.
That sucks.
Wow. I'd feel like shit.
That makes me so sad.
That would single-handedly destroy my self-esteem. This would be my 13th reason.
Yes, she seems so pretty and nice. And the fact the social media influencer who doesn't seem the most down-to-earth person got maybe 3 people. 3 people is a lot.
Yeah, that's 20% of the group.
Yeah, 20% of the group said, you know what? I want to be an influencer. Let me pop off on TikTok.
Let me hop on that clout train and ride into the sunset.
Yeah, maybe we could be a family channel.
Ace Family 2.0.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? How you doing?
It's going. I'm fine. Everything's fine. How's your day been?
I like her outfit.
You going right now? Looking for a hug?
Excuse me.
Oh my god.
Did you
Where my
drop
hug
something?
at?
I think it was your standards. Hi, my name's Josh.
Hey, what's up?
Thanks for going in my line.
Sorry, so many things are happening. Sorry, I think you dropped something. Your standards. Hi, I'm Josh. Oh, great.
That just doesn't seem like a practical way to market yourself, because you want to be your best self when you're meeting someone new, and to just say like, oh, you have to lower your standards because, you know, this is all I got going for me. Like, come on.
The immediate hug is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would stand back and make fun of the people who are like hugging and like doing like jokes and bits and stuff. That would be my route, is I would stand as far away as possible and be like, that guy, you don't want that guy.
Just be like, I'm not like other boys.
Yeah, I'm not like other boys. Like, I have my hair down, I'm giving Riddler.
You're wearing a Joker t-shirt.
Yeah, Sir Paul Dano.
Favorite number between 1 and 13?
6, 7.
Are you free September? I forget the date. I got a wedding, so.
You need a date?
Yeah, it's in 98, so.
Way to come off so strong, buddy.
September something, I don't know. I think I got a wedding. That's stupid.
It's just like, at what point do you have to reach in your life to like try to pick up women on Jubilee? Not cut.
Not cut. I was just about to say that, yeah. Honestly, and I don't want this to come off as bad, if somebody who I was wanting to date signed themselves up for a Jubilee video, it would be a turnoff for me. Like, immediately. You just want to be on a Jubilee video. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. I don't know if I would want that.
This shouldn't have been made. Moral of the story.
I have family from like small town Pennsylvania,
Where?
like Myerstown. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, that's not far.
Oh, they're relating.
See, that's perfect. So when they schedule their wedding, you know, their family will all be in the same place. They can have the Amish children there, the Mennonite children there.
There's no wedding photographer. It's just Amish people like blinking really hard and taking mental pictures.
One of them is in the corner drawing.
They're drawing with like tree bark or like
Just like ink. Just like an ink and quill. Just like trying to like rush through the drawing. I hope they do a sequel with the Amish children. Like an AMA or something.
That would be so cool. Ask me anything. And they're like, what the fuck? Like, there's all these fucking cameras pointed at them.
They have an existential crisis.
That's what the video is. It's just watching Amish children around cameras.
Have Amish children react to TikTok for the first time. That would be content gold.
That would be good. Or like have Amish children react to like Elon Musk and Tesla. I'm working on a bit for on stage. If you show an Amish person a Tesla, their head explodes. That's my new bit. So
That's so cool.
Stand-up comedian. So I made you laugh about 4 times so far.
Oh, you're counting, too.
Yeah.
right? So I've actually made you laugh 4 times, so we're good, right?
So you should pick me. Pick me. Choose me. Love me.
Laugh at me. Imagine having that mindset where it's like, okay, this is laugh number 5. I'm doing well. Counting laughs is a really insane thing. I've never heard of that.
Just like keeping a tally of every reaction you get.
You made a cringe face at 2 minutes into this conversation. Timestamps in each conversation. 2 minutes and 6 seconds ago, you were laughing, and it was really good.
How often do you go to the gym?
Like 5 times a week.
You look like you're strong enough to carry my emotional baggage.
Oh.
That's the same standards guy, right?
I think so. So you're marketing yourself as only being likable to people with no standards, and then just saying right off the bat you have emotional baggage. What a catch, honestly. How are girls not lining up at his door to date him?
Speaking of catch, it's going to be her with a fish in his face as the catch, because that is a catch.
a story or something that's like, oh, hey, I did this. For me, I once accidentally joined a cult. It was an accident. But I did join.
How do you accidentally join a cult?
Well, I don't know. But I would love to know. That's a good way to market yourself. I was in a cult. I didn't even know it yet.
Remember like when story times were huge on YouTube back in the day? That would have killed it back in the day if she made like a whole video about that. Easy 3 million views.
Yeah, 3 million views, but she was too busy making content with her boyfriend talking about celery.
Yeah, and, you know, hiding Amish children in her basement.
Oh, I was gonna try to guess your favorite
Shoot,
color.
sorry,
Shit.
what's your favorite color? I'm
Oh,
a guess
not-
too.
yeah.
I'm in between blue and green. Like, I feel like that's like a standard. Oh, fuck, it's wrong.
Hell yeah, that's wrong.
How can a favorite color be wrong? Because, like, favorite stuff is, like, subjective.
Hell yeah, that's wrong.
Incorrect.
Blue?
What?
Blue?
Blue? Why not orange, you fucking weirdo?
I love making fun of people's favorite thing.
Where did they get these guys?
I don't know, but this guy just said that he's not into small talk. And so I'm curious to see what he says next.
I'm not into small talk. A little about me, I got injured, and then resulted from that. I started getting into yoga a lot more, getting into nature, getting to the little bit of Kundalini yoga.
Oh,
So
Kundalini.
it's all holistically
Did you have your take your phone and
connected.
Google this beforehand? No?
No.
Okay.
No,
Impressed.
no, we.
I liked that. Did you just Google yoga before this, or do you actually do that? That's a good, I like calling him out.
Did you just look that up to make yourself sound more interesting?
I got an injury and then I did, what did, Kundalini?
Kundalini, that sounds like a pasta.
Sounds like a pasta for sure, or it sounds like something that would be in, what's that book called? I'm looking it up. Just so that I can say my joke. Kundalini sounds like something that would be in the Kama Sutra.
What's a Kama Sutra? Let me Google that. How do you spell
Yes.
that? Oh, okay.
Kundalini.
Kama Sutra. You learn something new every day.
So that joke hit. Next.
You like piano?
Yes, I do like piano. Cool.
I'm a pianist.
Oh my gosh, that's
Cool.
so incredible.
I play the cowbell.
Oh.
Shut up.
I play cello for an orchestra.
Oh, I love the cello.
Her basement just flooded when he said cello. She's like, cello!
Cello. Oh my God.
He just like nutted on the spot right there.
I love cello. And it was in an orchestra too. He said that he's in an orchestra.
I think so. Yeah. What would you say the sexiest instrument is?
The triangle. Because I feel like anyone could play it. And I'm inclusive.
Yeah!
Yes! Yeah, that's right.
Nailed
I
it.
killed it. Or maybe clarinet or the flute, because my girl played one of those. And I don't remember which one, because I'm a good boyfriend.
Who likes boba?
I do.
Yeah,
Melty.
Whether you call it God or the universe or source, it's still just love
What
and
the
my
fuck is he
connection,
talking-
social connection.
I just like, he's just saying words.
It's just going off.
Although his carabiner is on point.
I love a good carabiner. It seems like he's just using keywords, almost like he's titling a YouTube video. He's using keywords to get her attention by saying, I don't know if it's God or what. I call it free love sometimes. And she like is making an obvious cringe face and he's just focusing on himself. And it's awesome.
Whew.
I do like Amber,
The penny girl.
the penny girl who loves the cello. That's awesome. That's my clear favorite right now.
5, 4,
Oh.
3, 2.
I'm probably going to eliminate.
Oh, good.
Aw.
Can't look at him in the eye.
R.I.P.
He didn't talk. That's
hi.
okay.
I mean, there's so many different options. Like, I don't know who I'm gonna choose. It's
I'm
Sad.
sorry, you haven't been
Oh.
as chatty.
Yeah.
The one in the middle.
You see that? He
Oh.
had a crutch. The one she voted off had a crutch.
Wow.
The only one out of the 15 who has any sort of physical disability. She goes,
So with this girl who only has the one dude, is she just gonna stand there the rest of the time?
or she doesn't vote him off. Stand-up comedian
Yeah.
who counts laughs.
Red flag.
Red flag. You know? I don't know if that's good. Let's go back to crutch guy.
I don't know who
It's
I'm gonna
tough.
choose. It's
I'm sorry, you haven't been as
Oh.
Wait, I've had my fair share of crutches. I'm actually scheduling my 8th, not a joke, I'm scheduling my 8th knee surgery for 2 weeks from now. And I only have 2 knees. I feel like this guy is recovering because usually when you have one crutch, you're recovering and you're trying to get back to walking. So it's good that as he's recovering and feeling better in his health, she then tears him down and says, you aren't interesting.
While you're physically healing, let me emotionally damage you as well.
Oh no!
So are you sort of a free-spirited soul nomadic, or do you like settling down and having that balance of...
What's your favorite type of body of water?
The oceans, you have the waves, they come in, come out. The moon gets affected by a lot of things. Just making up a lot of stuff so these guys don't have time to talk with us.
I liked that. I'm just trying to talk to you, honestly.
Honestly, you gotta respect the hustle.
I respect his hustle. I don't respect the guy's hustle who is like, okay, so do you relax? Are you nomadic? Because I live in my Subaru, and I was wondering if you would want to join me. I actually am a trust fund baby, but I purposely live in my Subaru.
It's giving Axel Weber.
Holy shit.
Like a
It
hippie
is.
Axel Weber.
I like to pretend that I am in need, but in reality, my father owns, I don't know, Hobby Lobby. That would be funny if his dad owned Hobby Lobby and was like friends with the My Pillow guy.
So like I started working out and it was kind of hard, so I mean.
Yeah, I was never fit at all. And so one day I just went with one of my friends to the gym and I was just like, let's do this.
Yeah, that's what it's like for me too. Yeah, when I go to the gym, it's like over and over I'm doing these like reps all the time, and like I'm just like doing reps. It's just like I'm so strong and fit. So that makes sense. I love the gym.
She really said it's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour.
What if they were like, who's your favorite musician? And she's like, okay, I'm just coming out of left field, but The Rock has some fucking hits.
My favorite underground indie artist, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Take a deep breath.
He stresses me out.
Can I take both?
Nope.
1, 2, 3.
I'm so sorry. It's okay.
Aww.
Aww. I liked him.
He was the cowbell dude, right?
He was the cowbell guy, and he also said that he was just making stuff up. But now that I'm thinking about it, he was just making stuff up to silence minority voices. So I don't know if that's the best candidate. You know what I'm saying?
We don't like this guy anymore.
I hate this guy, and I'm glad that he's voted off. And I hate his hustle. I can't respect it.
Fuck you, cowbell dude. The nerve.
I'm gonna eliminate you.
Okay, bye. All right, bada bing.
Okay, sorry, I have to eliminate you.
okay.
You don't
Nice
know,
meeting
you
you.
don't.
Well, brother.
Okay, one more minute.
In my nomadic journey,
Shut up.
out of my Subaru,
Okay, why should I pick you?
Why should you pick me?
Yeah, I'm very susceptible to peer pressure, so whatever you say is probably gonna work.
If one day you need to sleep with a pianist next to you, I will be there.
Pianist.
A pianist. I did not hear what he said.
If one day you want to sleep with a pianist next to you, then I'm your guy. A pianist with a penis. I mean, it's poetic.
I just like flowing and listening to my intuition and going wherever,
You should pick me because I can cook whatever you'd like for me to cook for you.
I like
also
the
play
pianist.
guitar and
Aw.
cello. You said you love the cello, so this guy doesn't play cello.
The guy with the blonde hair is nice because he's like hyping him up and he's like, that's good. He can cook for you. Whereas like the nomadic guy is just like, yeah, so I am gluten-free, dairy-free, non-GMO.
Like, I like flowing with the ocean and living the nomadic lifestyle, doing my fucking yoga. Like, okay.
Yeah, my Subaru actually doesn't give off carbon emissions. I actually rigged it so that it gives off like corn and kale gas.
Okay.
just take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath.
No, that's your sign. Vote him out.
Actually, I think I'm gonna stay and talk to you because I feel like I've talked to you so much now,
Right
I
on.
love hearing what you
Yeah,
have to
no
say.
worries.
Good to
Have a
hear.
beautiful day, my friend.
Have a beautiful day, my friends.
Have a beautiful day, my friends. I'm gonna go back in my Subaru.
He's like, I really related to you on the Amish kids in your basement because I actually have 10. And by basement, I mean, I ran them over with my Subaru.
And I'm currently on the run from the government.
It's just a full mask. Yeah, completely fake person. I like that our girl Amber chose the cello guy. Immediately, she was like, cello, that's my thing.
And he can cook.
And he can cook. Also, props to the girl who has Amish kids in her basement for getting rid of that guy, but also making it somewhat nice and being like, yeah, I just want to talk to the other guy because you've been talking so much. That's a great play.
That was a polite way of saying, I wish you would have shut the fuck up. But now you actually can't.
Yeah, I wish I could have got to know anyone else besides you. And you've taken up a lot of my time, so now you can actually leave.
You know what the long-haired dude reminds me of? You know when you're on break at work, rough day, and like you want like that half hour of peace and quiet, and then your chatty coworker comes in and just starts talking your ear off about like their aunt's distant cousin's fish's neighbor's lawyer or something like that?
Yeah.
Just someone who does not get the hint.
Yeah, whatever minute problem they have is now your problem. By the way, I used to work at Chipotle for like 2 years. I was 15 years old and they took advantage of child labor. They knew that they were supposed to give me breaks, but I didn't know that I was supposed to get a break. So I would just work 8 to 12-hour shifts with no break. And so after work, I would make myself food and sit down and eat. I was done. Just wanted to eat and go home. And every time this same girl would go up to me and start talking to me about like her dating life. At the time, I wanted to put their salsa verde in my eyes and run out the Chipotle through the back door to cause the alarm to go off. I completely know what you're saying. He will bring up his diet in any way possible. You can be talking about anything and he will say, well, if they didn't eat carbs, then that wouldn't have happened.
How did you guys feel about the experience overall?
That was nerve-wracking standing there and like, who's gonna pick you? Why are they picking you? It's probably just based off of initial attraction. Like you don't really know anything about each other right away.
I mean, just being next to a pretty girl is like hot, like making me sweat enough.
They were all so good. They all had so many great qualities.
I have to say, I'm so happy Amber had a good experience. That's the most redeeming part about the video.
Me too. Amber deserves the world. Amber kills it and is very apologetic to everybody who she eliminates.
But if Amber's happy, I'm happy.
Yes, absolutely.
And I feel like, what if I made, no offense, what if I made the wrong choice?
Oh.
Do you guys think you would
Well,
ever
it is a worry.
want to hang out outside of the shoot?
She's lying through her teeth right now. She's like,
Yeah, she is. She had like a smirk when she said that too. She was like, yeah. Like, that's so mean. You made $100 for a day of work off of Jubilee, and now you're going to look in this guy's eyes who's like, I actually think that she's beautiful and we could have a future together. And she's like,
yeah. She needs to get home to the Amish kids, you know. They miss her.
I'd be very down for that.
I'd be open to it.
I mean, I'm looking for somebody to work out with.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I just don't like working out with just like other people. So
I agree.
maybe not that, but
yeah,
Me and you on the
nice.
same
Look at
fucking
us.
page. Me and Mackenzie.
Yeah, come through. We'll like kick it by the pool or something.
Ew!
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Ew. Yeah, like, come through. Let's like kick it by the pool or something. Shut up. We can maybe do a TikTok live.
Is he the dude that was with the emotional baggage, or am I thinking of someone else? The one that was like, hey, here are your standards.
Back turn to the camera. Your standards drop. Yes. Oh my God, that is him.
They would go for each other. You know what? They are a perfect match. They're both equally insufferable.
They are. I bet you they'll do like Instagram comedy skits together. You checked out that girl's ass? Like one of those like King Batch ones. Oh! And then like the boom sound effect. Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
His name is Voji?
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Voji the vibetarian. Those who eat food that only contain plants and positive vibes.
That's how I justify getting takeout for the 3rd time this week. Oh, you know, this McDonald's just has positive vibes. What can I say?
This food gives me positive vibes and I'm going to consume it. I think I'm a vibetarian, honestly.
What would make a food have negative vibes?
Well, I think it's per person, but like I know that I don't want anything like, I don't like people who like do like all raw diets. I think those are like raw vegetables, raw anything. Really, honestly, any vegetable. I like broccoli sometimes. Oh, wait, no, I'm not a vibetarian because you only eat plants. Wait, and positive vibes. Okay, so it has to be a plant that is also nice.
A plant with a good vibe. So we have standards.
It's going phenomenal. It's always an excellent day, my friend.
This is Fez from Euphoria if he never saw drugs.
I mean, but are we sure he's sober?
Are we sure he's sober, and are we sure he's not 60 years old? He gives off that vibe where it's like, you could be 18 or you could be
like 300 years old.
Yeah. You know what? I need to be a vibetarian. It's that diet, obviously.
How did you feel about the experience?
It was more so just like myself wanting to bring out my experiences of similarities that I see in her. I just wanted her to know about it. It was just like, yeah, it's cool though.
I love that they interview him after because they know that they're going to get something that means nothing. That's what that guy is saying, is literally nothing.
He said so much yet so little in this entire 9-minute video.
Yeah, and honestly, I forgot all of it besides Vibetarian because that was the most recent thing that popped up on the screen. I don't know what to say about Voji the Vibetarian.
Voji the Vibetarian. That's like a cool stage name.
Jubilee, overall, I think that video wasn't the best idea.
No. I would agree.
I do think that there were some goofs and gaffs in there. I really like everything that was in that video. I think that they should never do it again and it should have been scrapped, but now that they've posted it, I think it's great to talk about.
I like that we got a taste of the world of vibetarianism. I feel like that can like open our eyes to something brand new. Maybe not the plant-based part, but like positive vibes part. It's important to eat food with positive vibes.
Sure, my third eye is open to positive vibes, but it is closed for leafy greens.
I think I'm growing a fourth eye actually.
Oh my god, really? That guy just lifts up his fucking massive amount of hair and there's just a wall of eyes on the back of his head.
What's the professor from the first Harry Potter movie? Professor Quirrell or something like that?
Oh,
he just takes off like his wrap
yes,
and
yep.
there's just like a whole other face behind.
Stan Harry Potter, not Stan J.K. Rowling.
We fucking hate J.K. Rowling. Joanne.
Is that really?
A woman with the name Joanne has the nerve to come after the trans community. Like, solve your own problems first, Joanne.
Also, use Joanne. Don't use J.K. to try to be cool. That's pick-me vibes.
If you're gonna say what you say about the trans community, at least say it with your whole chest. Say it with legal name behind you and everything.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Anna, for joining me on my channel. It means the world. Do you have any final closing thoughts? Whoops.
First, I would like to say thank you to you for having me on. I had such a fun time. Amber, if you're watching, please reach out. We could do a part 2 and pick her brain.
I would love that.
Her penny hobby, just like a follow-up with her.
Cello. Maybe she could play cello music for us. That'd be really entertaining.
Also, Voji, if you're watching.
I would love Voji.
I mean, brother.
I mean,
yeah.
The vibes are here, to be honest.
If he comes on this channel, I hope we give him positive vibes.
I agree. And then he eats us. We're part of his new diet. Check out Anna's channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you all later. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Bye.